Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Rounding the Bases podcast. I'm Tom Coons along with Chad Porter. We're here tonight. We're going to give a couple shout outs to some players and some clients of ours, and then we're going to see if we can do a screen share a little bit and show you a little bit about our website and things like that. That hopefully, if you haven't been there yet, it'll give you a hand and help you. But Coach, go ahead. You had somebody you were talking about in
Yeah, some really cool things happened in the last week with some of our kids. First of all, saw Cooper Lauman, left-handed pitcher, signee with Rio Grande, NAI in Ohio. Saw him pitch really, really well. And Trent Taylor, 2024 grad, Warren High School, one of my former players and one of our guys, got a save and a win in the same day last Sunday for Glenville State University. Over the University of Charleston, which is a very, very, very solid program. So, got some kids doing some really, really good things. Let us help you. Let us reach out to those coaches, especially now. One thing, and I brought this up last week, that I don't think people realize right now is how busy college coaches are. And when college coaches are very busy right now, okay, they simply cannot keep an eye on you. Many, many times I'll hear guys have signed and not heard from coaches in a while. It's because they're so busy. Let us help you. Not, I don't want to say be the go-between, but let us help you be our guy. We understand coaches' schedules. I can look at his school schedule and be like, he's probably doing this now. He's probably doing this now. He's probably doing this now. We understand what that week looks like. So we
right.
can help you do that. We can help you, and we may know other guys on the coaching staff too that will be able to be like, hey, look, Skip's doing this or this is busy. Listen, let us help you. Let us not be the go-between guy. Let us be your guy because we can do that.
Yeah, and then I'm just trying to think of clients and like that. Delaney Gates up your way in Ohio.
Warren High School, yeah,
Warren
softball
High
player.
School, another home run. She's turning into a hitting machine up there.
Yeah.
Sloan Laird out of Oklahoma Christian. I mean, that we just talked about this prior. That's a tough league, and he's having another decent year, and so on. Hey, before I go too far with it, and we get into what we can do, there's I say not a mid major, but not a high major, but a Division I between the two shortstop. I have seen this kid play. He was on Sports Center number 5 for a catch he made the other night against Florida. He is probably one of the slickest fielding shortstops in the country. He's good. Lorenzo Miola is his name. In fact, if that name sounds familiar to anybody, and believe me, he's not a client of ours. That's how passionate we are about sports here. I think it's his uncle was Tony Miola, who was the USA goalie when they went to the World Cup back in the day. But if you get an opportunity, check out this catch he made the other night, running toward left field, diving toward left field, and making the grab. I mean, he will be on somebody's major league roster or in their organization very, very soon. That's how good he is. But and then the Vandergrift girl at Alabama, Oklahoma. What was, I think, 36-4 is their record. Alabama takes 2 out of 3 in softball, walk-off home run in the deciding game to win the series. I mean, there's so much excitement, and it goes along with what you were saying. It's the time of year where it's just about over the halfway point and they're headed into the home stretch, that If you don't get a hold of a college coach or you're missing them or whatever, don't take that as a negative. They are in the time of year where it's coming down to, you know, put up or go home time.
Yeah.
And it's difficult. That is their job. That's their livelihood. Excuse me, and they've got to make it go. Yeah, well, otherwise,
Yeah.
it's an issue.
And
But that's how we can help you. We sometimes have a back door we can get in, and help you get your foot in that door or help you create that contact and so on. But why don't I try to do, Coach? Why don't I try to do a screen share? I mean, we'll give it a shot. You walk
give
people
it a shot.
You walk people through it, and I'll
Yep.
see if I can do it here.
Yeah, we're going to have everyone take a look at our website, and we're going to screen share it with you.
And I think, can you see it there?
We can, and you're scrolling, yes.
Yep. Okay. What this is, and this is where we try to guide you through, but this is our website. And parents, if you want information, you click here. It comes right to our email. Athletes, you want information, click here, comes right to our emails. So you have a bunch of that, and then the different programs and packages that we offer all the way down through. Obviously, if you miss a podcast and you want to see it, it's here. And you can replay it, you can go over it, and so on. Baseball links, Division I links, recruiting calendars, everything you want to know. High school, JUCO transfers, Division I, II, III, NAIA, and so on, as well as softball. Same thing, all the way down through. And then we also have recruiting information on there. You can go how to get recruited, the process, the whole thing, but you can click. It'll take you down through. You can read more, scroll, whatever you'd like to do. And then obviously about us, we talk about ourselves as much as anybody probably, but this gives you what we've done. And it's myself, Coach Porter, Coach Wagner, and Coach Thomas that help to do evaluation stuff. And then our questionnaire over here that we keep telling you about. If you click it and fill it in, we'll give you a free evaluation. Now, what's been added here is there's going to be a recruiting portal. Once you sign up with us, you will click on this. We'll give you a username. You'll click on that. It will take you to a page you can type in your information for us, and we'll automatically populate it to a web page for you. I don't know what will happen. This will come up like this. And we'll give you the sign up once you sign up with us. And once you log in, you'll see it all. You just type, save it, submit it at the bottom, and it will come right through to us. All the way down, and create a website that we actually can send out to a coach. You can send it to a coach, all kinds of things like that. But Coach, go ahead. You got a spot you'd like to talk about on this?
Yeah, can you pull up the questionnaire? Because we've posted this on X, we've posted this on some other places. So this questionnaire is important. It's free. It gets your foot in the door with us. It allows us to get some information from you, and it goes straight to us. And then we can get in contact you to begin the process of your free evaluation. Free evaluation. Very important. I want to stress that.
Yeah, we're
Right?
not charging you anything. We're not storing the information. If you don't want to work with us, that's okay.
Yeah.
It goes away.
But this allows us to get the ball rolling a little bit. Once we get the questionnaire, we can we can get your information before we even contact you. We can Google you. We can get other information on you. We can take a look at stats, see if you've posted any video online. Then we can set up a phone call. We can have an idea of your GPA and that type of stuff. But if we get a snapshot of what we're looking at before we go into a phone call with you, that helps us have a little bit of homework done. Then we're already ahead of the game. Then as we talk and we continue to go through the evaluation process, we can determine if this is a good match, a good partnership, so to speak, to move forward and get you, to the best place possible.
Absolutely. And again, I can't stress this enough. There is no gamble. There is no commitment. There is no nothing. We will get in touch with you and rate you on what you send us. And if you want to go further, then we go further. But there is no commitment, no anything here. Fill it in, submit it.
Yeah, it's effective. It's easy. That's the first step to this. And, going through our website, will you go back to our packages? That's important, I believe, because that would be the next step after the evaluation process. So our recruiting packages are under $1,000. Okay, so if you take a look at this, our lead off program, okay, $199. And if you're able to look at all the different things that you can get in this package, in all the packages, right?
Right.
You can also pay online very easily. All right. And obviously the price goes up and the package goes up, the more involvement obviously that you want us to have. So all the way through lead off, base hit, the extra base hit, and then obviously the home run package.
Yeah, and
And
what that does, Coach, is, for example, you look at the leadoff package, and you say, "Hey, I'd like to do more." Well, the next one includes the whole leadoff package and then some, and then the extra base hit includes the first two and then some, and so on. So you're getting the full wheel deal here at the end, and in addition, you'll get more because that's how we are. We don't have a checklist here that says, okay, we already gave them this many, we're stopping. No, we're helping you to the end. You get on with us, and we're helping you right through to the end. Where else, Coach? So I think what you need to do is, take a look with muscle loss coach disconnect. Just take a look at it. It's picking up. We're getting more and more clients every day. And I think that and if Coach gets back on here, I think he'll tell you as well. We are totally honest about it. If we think you're a Division I, then we will tell you that. If we think you're a Division III or an AI, we will tell you that. We're not here just to puff you up and then there he is.
yeah, but I apologize. The volume cut off when we were going through that, and I got kicked off, but was able to come right back on. So
I was just telling him, we are blatantly honest. We're not going to tell you, hey, you're Division I if you work with us. No, we're going to tell you where you are at the present day when we evaluate you, and tell you what you need to do if you want to move up.
Yeah,
and then go from there. We can set up workout plans. We can set out timelines for you. We can do searches. If you're looking for a Division II school in the Midwest that's public high school or public college with an enrollment of 3,000 to 5,000 people, we can zero it right in, a whole list for you. Schools that you may not have had an idea about, so you can look as well.
Absolutely.
I mean, and that's the fun part for us. We're former coaches, we're computer geeks, we're baseball players, and that's what we do. So I think what you got to do is I'd say take a chance, but you're not taking a chance. It's all free until you decide to work with us. So you're not really taking a chance. You're just taking a jump to do it. And like I say, you don't like what you hear when we give you your evaluation, we shake your hand, good luck, and we hope we're wrong. We'll see you on TV somewhere. But what we'll do is evaluate you at the level you're at. And that goes baseball or softball. Because we have a softball contingent that evaluates girls for the softball programs too.
Honest evaluations, no fluff, no eyewash. Hey, look, here's where you're at. Because in the end, if we're not honest with you, then you're not gonna find the right place.
Right.
Okay. And we're gonna communicate that in the right way. And I think one of the best, remember a couple of things. Number one, the game owes you nothing. This game owes you nothing. Number two, the only thing a college coach owes you is an opportunity once you get there. All right. So number three, get with people that are going to be honest and upfront with you, that have your best interest at heart, not anything else but your best interest, and allow us to help you find the right place.
If your goal is to go to a Division I college and just be on the team, there's tons of opportunities. If your goal is to be a player on it, then there's maybe limited possibilities. But remember, it's always better to be the big fish in the smaller pond.
Yes.
And, with the times changing, and I mean, you see it in football, the NIL speaks and the transfer portal and this and that. Opportunities become harder and harder. We talked last week, 3%, 2.9% out of everybody is going to play, be on a roster. You can go. You can go to Tennessee and enjoy a great time going to Division I football, Division I baseball, Division I basketball games, lots of kids, the whole thing. But can you play? And I just picked Tennessee out because I was thinking about the quarterback there. But you can, you may not play. You may not make a roster. You may not do this, and that's what we do, all that legwork for you. And we'll give you tons of opportunities and tons of options to look at.
Well put. Well said.
So if you're looking for an opportunity, let us know. I'm going to leave you with this question and this thought. Torpedo bats. Rumor mill has it they're going to start designing them for college, which means they're going to start designing them aluminum-wise. So what's your take on it? What email us. Tell us what you think about it. It was a great fad when the Yankees hit 9 home runs in one game or whatever it was. But remember, you still got to swing the bat. So don't think, my gut feeling on it, it could be a great gimmick. But in the end, you got to do the work to make the bat work for you. So if you got an opinion on that, DM us, email us. Just throwing that topic out there because it's been such a talk lately that I thought it'd be fun to start doing. Maybe we'll even do a blog on our website and talk about it. But we'll be here next week again. We'll try to get another guest in. I know it's tough to get a college coach on right now because, like I said, they are in the midst of the battles. But we'll try to get more and more people talking about their programs and what they look for, and maybe give you some advice or a tip when you go to visit a school, just to get something like that. But Coach, anything to add here at the end?
No, this is good stuff. I'm glad we got to get the website on there. I think that's important. We have a lot to offer, and just hey, keep grinding, reach out. We're here to help, and good luck, obviously, in your upcoming games, and as the high school season's rolling.
Watch for our announcement next week. We'll usually post an announcement on there when our podcast is going to occur, usually the day prior, and we'll see y'all next week. Keep hitting the
Have a
ball.
great week.